Hello there. Last weekend, sick of the shenanigans in Area 51, aka Washington DC, I decided to visit the Easter Island to watch the solar eclipse. But before I go there, the Republicans criticized Obama for going on a weekend vacation while the oil spill cap is being tested. Hello, is anybody home at the RNC? I have evidence that Obama has access to Google via iPhone 4. Maybe Mr. Boehner should try that someday too. Anyway, the Easter Island, what a trip it was. I had the privilege to see one of the most magnificent wonders of Mother Nature in high definition. No sooner was the event over when a little guy came up to me and told me something which at first I could not understand. I gave it some subtitles for you. There was a tea party in progress right on Easter Island, which turned out to be the Republican Leadership Convention. Everyone of consequence in the Republican Party was there, from McConnell to Eric Cantor to John Boehner. Do I pronounce his name right? I couldn't help myself, I had to eavesdrop. There was Congressman Paul Ryan, the ranking Republican on the House Budget Committee. Medicare, the government program, should be abolished and replaced with vouchers for private insurance. Are you kidding me? Yet Democrats, who have the worst wussy PR people I have ever seen, are incapable of showing that Republicans actually want to abolish the program and hand over control of health care for America's seniors to the same private insurance companies responsible for driving up rates 3 times faster than wages, while their profits have exploded. Indeed, the whole Republican crew wants to resurrect the failed Bush proposal to privatize Social Security. Once back in office, the Republicans want to try it again. Republicans have consistently voted against extending unemployment benefits to workers who have been laid off because of Bush-era policies and the recklessness of Wall Street. They decided they would continue that policy. Oh, here's a good one. Republicans actually believe that the best way to spur employment is to lower the minimum wage. Let's say you are a restaurant owner who hired enough servers to serve the guests. Would you hire more servers just to stand around because now you can pay less to them? Even Bush.
This government does not torture people. And finally, the techniques that we use have been fully disclosed to appropriate members of the United States Congress.
Guess who else showed up? Rush Limbaugh, preaching the Republican Koran.
And I sure as heck want you to know I hope he failed.
One Republican key figure was missing, Dick Cheney, and I didn't find out why until after I returned. He had checked into the Washington Hospital Center, where I was told he was about to receive a new heart, actually a not-so-little pump which would take over pumping his blood, leaving the poor guy without a pulse. Coming to think of, I didn't realize he had a heart. But back to the Republican Leadership Conference. Cantor and Boehner were whining, well not really, that the stimulus had not worked, at least not as intended. Actually, they were excited. I have analyzed the stimulus effect over and again. The stimulus was needed to make up for the demand loss caused, among others, by the unavailability of financing for cars. You remember that virtually all economists agreed that unless somebody makes up for the demand loss, the situation would get worse and may end up in a depression. My analysis revealed that much of the stimulus money went into infrastructure, shovel-ready projects as they were called. The problem I found was first that infrastructure projects use most of the available funds for items other than labor, and second, that people laid off by, let's say, car makers are hardly the ideal people for construction jobs. Oh well, if the Republicans are back in office, it will be time for us to move to Europe. Unless you want to visit Easter Island and say hi to my friend here. Before I go, the news just broke. Earthquake in Washington, D.C. I bet you the wussy Democrats were in charge of that one too. Only 3.8 on the Richter scale. Come on now. Take care.
Now return control of your television set to you.